Hi everyone, I'm Olga, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I want to show you the second part of my coloring books collection, and we'll be having a look at A4 coloring books, A4 sized coloring books, then at my Asian coloring books, and 3 books from Phoenix Amulet publishers. And let's start with these 3 books. The first one is Sarina by Mar del Rubio. I have only one book by this artist. I was very much attracted by these hair dresses of these mermaids. They're really unusual and very beautiful. Like, look at this. Nice paper, one-sided, really a great book. And I did, I think, 3 illustrations in this book. Let me find them. Yeah, this one and this one. One with both, I remember I did. Oh. And this one with Palace. Where's the last one? Nope, can't find it. I want to show you. Yeah, here it is. I love how the pearls turn out on this illustration. And the second book by same publisher, and it is Hidden Paradise by Chris Lopez. I think many people know this book. I love that there are different themes of illustrations here, like you can find the people and some mythical creatures and like sea world. Really nice. And so far I did only one illustration, this one. I colored it in March, so you could see this illustration in colored for the March video. And the last book from Phoenix Amulet Publishing is Fantasia by Nicholas Chandra-Binata. Of course, I waited for so long for this book. There was some problem with delivering it. I love this book. No need to say. This is the 3rd edition, and I know some people didn't like the paper in this book. I don't know, it's fine for me. I colored 3 illustrations. This princess, I used Prismas and acrylic for the background, and then I did quite simple illustrations because I didn't like them that much, so I decided to color them at first and to be done with. These roses, added some sparkle on them, and these snowflakes. Here I used neon pencils, neon markers, and aqua marker background, I think. Nothing beautiful. And then I have 4 issues of Coloring Heaven magazine. This one, issue 23, World of Dragons Special, Enchanted Designs from Anne Stokes. I have weakness for dragons, so whenever I see a book with dragons, it's really hard to resist not to buying it. I did just a few simple illustrations in this book, not actually dragons, but something like this, yeah. Then I have issue 38, a Fairies and Friends special, Enchanted, designed by Meredith Dillman. Haven't colored in this one yet. Fairies. And a few illustrations like Asian theme, like this one. I loved those especially. Like this one. And then I have issue 44, Timeless Beauty special from Momo Girl. I couldn't get the original book from Momo Girl, but at least I have this magazine version and I'm very happy about it. Very beautiful portraits, very beautiful girls. Haven't colored yet. And the last, I have issue 43, Dragons in Nature special by Anastasia Eli Koldereva. I have her 2 books in digital version, and I decided to buy this one because I didn't have her second books about dragons, so they are illustrations from that book, so I thought I would have it. And I colored this page so far. Some sparkle on the dragon's wings. The next book is Just 8 Color Circus, artwork by Sarah Walsh. It's like very fun book, very simple, childish illustrations, but I liked it. Like sometimes I feel like coloring something like this, and I did this picture. Very funny illustrations, very funny characters. Though in reality I'm not a big fan of circus. Then I have 2 books by Hannah Carlson, only 2. I have Seasons and Jewelry Box. In Seasons, again, I think everyone knows these books. In this one I did 2 pages. This Summer Lady. I want to color more in these books, but I don't know, somehow I always put it aside. And then I colored this Polar Cat. And in Jewelry Box I haven't colored anything yet. though I love the illustrations. I just can't choose which one to color. Sometimes it's really hard. The next book is Discworld of Terry Pratchett by Paul Kidby. I have a Russian edition, but there's an English edition too. I haven't read the books. I just like the illustrations, very funny characters. Yeah, and so I want it. Look at this guy, very funny. There's some works by the artist at the end that you can have an example. Not all the illustrations from the book, just a few. And I colored this double spread with metallic acrylic paint and Prismacolors. The next book is also very unusual. I saw it on Dave's The Modernist Colorist channel, and I thought that I have to have it. I don't know, I just like it. It's quite unusual. I'm not from Russia, I'm from Belarus, but I have lived in Moscow for 3 years and I speak Russian, so this theme is like interesting to me, and so I decided I need this book. It's really very interesting, nice paper, and to have it even just like it is. Yeah, I didn't say the name. Amanita Russian Alphabet Coloring Book. Amanita is the name of the artist, and here you can see Russian letters, and then the illustrations represent the word that starts with this letter. Very interesting book and very unusual. The next book is Saga Fire and Water by Chintaka Herat. I know he has 2 other books, but I've got only this one because I like the theme. Again, fantasy, of course. I love it. Haven't colored yet anything. Love this fish. Mostly some girls in this book, but some creatures as well. Like this one. The next book is Jewelers. I think the original publication is from France. Yeah, Hachette Pratique, Hachette Livre, Art Therapie Coffret. My French is at 0 level, but this one is a Russian edition, and not that I like to color that many jewelry, but there are some portraits which I liked, and so I got this book. Haven't colored anything, I just tried some techniques on this page, how best to color stones, but then didn't finish it. I love like this type of illustrations, ethnic women. Yeah. The next book is Shadowscapes by Stephanie Puymunlo. She's a quite well-known artist. She paints in watercolors, I believe. Again, very nice, very beautiful illustrations. Like, you can't resist really when you see them. Again, little bit fantasy theme. Like, look at this, Sleeping Beauty, but what an interesting interpretation. I colored only one page in this one. Somewhere. Ooh. Still, I can't find it because, yeah, this one, this one is quite simple. And not that I'm quite pleased with the result. I don't know, I think there's too much of the background. It's like overpowering or something. Maybe I should have done something, I don't know, to cut it or what. Not okay. Now it looks like this. The next book is this quite thick book, the Mindfulness coloring book, and I bought it quite recently. I don't know, though I don't color that much this type of illustrations nowadays, but I don't know, I just bought it. I thought, like, the different theme illustrations, very simple, and would be nice to have to color in the evenings. You know how it starts in your mind. Haven't colored anything in this one yet. Yeah. The next book, again grayscale. I have only 2 grayscale books so far. This one is Ladies of Nature by Alena Lazareva. I simply love the illustration, and that's why I bought this book, because, as I said, I'm not a big fan of grayscale books, but it was hard to resist these illustrations. So very beautiful ladies, and quite unusual and interesting theme. And I haven't colored anything yet in this book. As you can see, there's a lot of books that I haven't colored anything yet. Yeah. Then I have 2 books by Morgan Fitzsimmons. One is Fire Enchantment and another Dragon Dreams, and I haven't colored in any of them. Again, fantasy themed illustrations, fairies, dragons, some creatures. As I said, when I see a dragon book, hard to resist. Yeah, but the illustrations are really beautiful. Yeah. And then I have 2 coloring books from Belarus. I think it's same artist or not. What is the artist name? Igor Belichenko. yeah, Igor Belichenko, it's same artist. This one is called Kind Heart, and again quite interesting illustrations. The only thing that I don't like is this writing the name of the picture or the name of the characters on the picture, and they could done it somewhere in the corner, not like the big sign with letters. Otherwise, very nice illustrations, and there are examples of finished pages inside in the middle of the book. Haven't colored in the books yet. And the second one is Holy Soldiers. Same type, again some writing and some soldiers, and again some completed works inside. Very, very beautiful indeed. The next book is the Selection coloring book by Kira Kass. I'm not sure who is the artist, because Kira Kass is the writer who wrote these books. So, and I didn't find indication of an artist anywhere. There are some really nice, sweet illustrations in the book, but there are many like quote pages, which I'm not quite happy about, but illustrations are really nice. A romantic theme, sweet couples, like this. Again, haven't colored anything in this one. The next book is from Russia, Zen Doodle by Dilara Golubyatnikova. Very nice and cute little monsters of different shape. Very funny looking, but very cute. I love this book. I love these characters. I colored one picture, but it was printed on a separate page and I keep it in a file. And then comes Alice in Wonderland, with no artist indicated again. One-sided, and the look of Alice is quite scary, I would say. But I love this style because it's a little bit different, it's a bit strange, and it's Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. I colored two pictures in this one, and quite simple, these teacups and this like tea party scene. The next book is Owls by Marjorie Sarnat. I'm not a big fan of owls. I don't know why I bought this book. And I colored only 2 pages in it. Oh yeah, that's all. The second book from Marjorie Sarnat. Yeah, this one I understand why I bought, because it's Creative Cats. And of course I colored more in this book than in the Owls one. It's quite a popular book, I think. Here I used aqua markers, and I like these illustrations more than those colored with pencils, because there is more brightness and vibrancy in these pictures. The next book is Myth and Magic by Kinuko Wycraft. Again, one of my favorite books, and again I haven't colored in it for ages. Love the illustrations, love to look through this book. So far I've done 3 illustrations in here. Look at this, I love it. And this one, I need to come back to this book. The next one is Relax with Art Holiday Special Colorful Cats. I think it's kind of a magazine as well, from the UK. And here we can find different cats in different style, mostly doodle style, but a few more realistic ones. I colored, I think, 3 pictures. This one, this one, and this one. Then I have one color by number book, and I bought it, and after coloring 2 pages I realized that coloring by numbers is not my thing really. Yeah, it's very easy, you just see it and follow the colors that are mentioned, but it's kind of boring, I don't know. Yeah, like I did 2 pages but didn't enjoy really. It's from Creative Heaven. The next book is Lush Life Creative Coloring by Doreen Castle. It's really pretty book. Nice illustrations of nature theme. Some examples inside the book, the way you can color. I did 1 page only. Kind of simple illustrations, but they look really pretty. And then this one, the original name is Naturescapes by Patricia Wine. I have hardcover edition from Russia, and nice illustrations of nature and animals, birds, very realistic. I color in this book with watercolors. Did quite a few. Yeah. And then we have Coloring for Meditation book with Tibetan Buddhist art by Tashi Dargyal. It's a Tibetan artist who paint these Tanka paintings. I did only this page in it. There are different Buddhist symbols and deities in the book, with some explanations. And now we'll be looking at my Asian books, and we'll start with Chinese. I have 4 Chinese books so far, but one more is on its way. I ordered, guess what book? The one that became popular recently by Gugili or Gugili, I'm not sure how to pronounce correctly. I saw a flip through and I simply love the art, so of course I had to order that. So I'm still waiting for that book, and so far I have 4. This one is a Chinese opera coloring book. There are a bit childish type illustrations. It started raining here, and I did 3 pictures on it. Some nice beautiful ladies and opera characters. And then I did this one. These 2 illustrations I did when I bought this book, and recently I did this one, and definitely you can see the difference. Like now I would color it a little bit better. But it's nice to have a look how you colored in the start. The next book, I don't remember the name. Dreams of Red Mansions, I think this one is called. Actually, I didn't want any more of Chinese coloring books because most of them are like in similar style, and they look like one type of illustration, so I thought, yeah, that's enough for me. But the new book, yeah, really very beautiful. And I did only 1 illustration in this one. This one I don't remember the name, and this one I haven't colored anything yet. Like, I mean, most Chinese illustrations are like this one, and actually you can't tell what illustration is from what book. Like, I've seen many of this type of books. They're nice, yeah, but like when you have 1 book, that's enough. And the last one is like fantasy themed book, that's why I bought it. I remember the Chinese name of this book, Shanghai Jing. I think it translates like behind forest and sea, something like that. And there's some fantasy creatures, mythology, very nice. I did, I think, 2 pictures on this one. This blue lady and this blue guy. I don't know why in two pages I made them blue, but this one like Indian god, he reminded me Krishna, and he's blue, so I did this one blue as well, because there's some like Hindi script written on his body, so I thought he is Krishna. Then I have Korean coloring books, and the first one is Cat Coloring Therapy. I don't know the artist name. Grace J. Another must-have for a cat lover, because cats on every page, and very interesting illustrations, very pretty, very cute. Not possible to resist, really. And so far I did only this page here, Christmas, all with pencils, so it took some time to finish. Another Korean book is Princess. I don't know the artist. In this book there's some women in different costumes, from different time and from different countries. Like we can see some European historical costumes, and then you can see some Chinese or Korean. Yeah, like this one. I love this illustration. I have to color it. Too many small details on some pages. This one also very nice. And the third Korean book I got recently. I wanted this book for some time, then finally I got it. What I liked about this book, it's like Western fairy tales, but drawn in Korean style. Like Snow White, she gives not an apple but a pomegranate, and you know, Snow White wearing this Korean costume and this Korean hairstyle. I like the idea, really, and that's why I wanted this book. And it's of very good quality, nice paper. It opens nicely, hardcover. Very beautiful book. Don't know the name because everything in Korean. Then I have these two Japanese books by Junko Suzuki. This one I bought from Japan on Etsy, I think. This one is called Kabuki Picture Scroll, a Japanese edition. So it opens this side. And it is dedicated to Japanese Kabuki theater. Very interesting characters. Wearing what is with my tongue now? Wearing masks, costumes. I like Japanese theme, so I really wanted this book. Haven't colored anything in this one, but again, sometimes I look through it just as an art book. Very many illustrations. And the second book is of Russian edition, same artist, Junko Suzuki, and original name is Heian Picture Scrolls. And here we can find illustrations in Heian style of Japanese history. Again, some guys and girls wearing nice, beautiful clothes. Again, Japanese traditional theme, what I love. The paper in the Russian edition is better than in the Japanese. It's a bit thicker. In this one I colored one double spread when I got the book, and that's all. And then I have 3 Indian coloring books. The first one is the Ganesha coloring book. It's like a journal. There is some space when you can write something, and it's mostly about this Hindu god in the shape of an elephant. And there are some other characters as well from Hindu mythology. As I'm interested in it, so it was nice to have such a book. Then these 2 books are from the same artist, Kanika Jane Gupta. The first one is Gods and Goddesses of India. These are hardcover books. This artist drew in quite a whimsical style, many doodle type elements. Sometimes it annoys me, but then I use acrylic and just cover whatever I don't want to see. So I did this double spread. It's Ganga goddess, and yeah, and then another one, this one, Saraswati. Again, there was some text written here. There was some doodles on the lotus. I just covered with acrylic, and I love it this way better. And the second book by this artist is Messages from Nature. Again, same style, but here we can find different animals, and some affirmations are coming from the information about these animals or creatures. I did this page. Again, very funny and very whimsical illustrations. Like these are earthworms and hippos, hammers, peacock, of course. And there is the second page that I did for the Year of Pig. This one. And that was all my books. But I will show you a couple of digital books that I have. I didn't count them when I said that I have 106. I didn't count these printed books. This one is Mermaid Legends by Anastasia Eli Koldeva. I printed it, the whole book. It's a very nice book, but it was too expensive to order the book and the shipping, so I got just the digital version. And then I have again by her Dragon Tales, and also I printed the whole book. And in this file I have prints from different books, but I didn't print the whole book, just a few pages that I really liked, like this one, Whimsical Wonders, I think. I have written name on the back of the illustration. I can't see it now. I have some Jade Summer illustrations, some freebies from different artists. Yeah. And Jade Summer, I think this one. The whole book, you know. The whole file, I mean, almost. Yeah, and that was my whole coloring book collection as of April 2019. Thank you to everyone who has stayed with me, and I hope you enjoyed the video. That's all for today. Bye!